Tournament might not have gone the way they may have hoped, but a proud moment nonetheless for Zambia, as it is for these young Moroccans. Belted out, word for word. Some new faces in that Moroccan lineup. We'll get to that. First, have a look at Zambia's setup. Of course, chosen by their coach, Ian Bakala. He has gone with a 4-3-3. As mentioned, mostly familiar faces. Only Luka Tekelo Kapoba, Andrew Feary, and Milimo Nalumango brought in for the first time. It is Shadrik Kaliati, 15-year-old, still in goal. Haman Senya, Nalumango, Siame, and Simpasa at the back four. Liteta, Feary, that's Aaron Feary, and Kapoka at the midfield three. Zimba leading the line, flanked by Mwanza and Andrew Feary. Referee this evening is Melvin Mandekuzu Vendafara, quite a name. His assistants, Karine Fomo, Lamian Adolphe, and fourth official, Jean Obito. The two captains meet in the middle for a bit of pre-match admin, coin toss. It is Saifdin Shlagmo and Aaron Feary, respectively. But yes, on to those fresh faces in the Moroccan starting 11. Only 6 of them have featured at any point during the tournament so far. None of them have started a game. It's a first appearance of any kind for Hamza Jlid in goal. Back for Radouan, Bufanda, Kebdani and Shlagmo. Also first appearance for Shlagmo, straight in as captain. Kutun, El Motuakel and Katiba, the midfield three. Ayman Enayer up front with Said Erafi and Zakaria Ouazan. Bufanda has played the most minutes of anyone with 99 across 2 substitute appearances. The more experienced members of the team plays with Juventus in his club football. So not a huge amount at stake, but these young players will be giving it their all. That much is for sure. Saeed Shiba to see his men secure a 100% record heading into the knockout stages. So the referee blows the whistle and away we go in Baraki. Match day 3 in this year's TotalEnergies CAF Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations. Zambia take on Morocco, Group B's final match. Zambia in orange and black, shooting from left to right as we watch on in this first half. Traditional red and green for Morocco. First free kick of the game goes the way of the Zambians. Was caught there, Andrew Fury. It was important to get a few short touches of the ball in these early minutes. Nerves surely somewhat present for these young men. What is, for many, if not all, the biggest matches of their life to this point. They'll hope there are far bigger occasions to come in the senior levels. Not to say, of course, this isn't a high level, an excellent level of football throughout this competition so far. Many stars of the tournament already making their names known with the eyes of the continent, if not the world, watching on. There's an impressive list of top scorers in recent tournaments. Isaac success just pipped fellow Nigerian Kelechi Iheanacho to the honour in 2013. Victor Osimhen, again of Nigeria, finished top of the list in 2015. Now gone on to be true star in Serie A. Looking to drop a first real attack, but that cross overhit from Enair. More nervous of the two sides. Of course, first appearance for many of these players, a first start for all of them. They'll be hoping to prove themselves and prove their worth, potentially play themselves into the manager's mind for the knockout stages to follow. The risk taken there by Alamango. Got away with it. Of course, his first appearance as well, as mentioned in the build-up. Trying to find the killer pass there through to Enair. The team sheet down the middle, he appears to be playing on the left, at least for now. Rafi is certainly on the right. Dani down the wing to Enair. Assured clearance from Sakanji Siame. Someone coming off the outside of his shin. Goes out for a corner. First chance from a set piece for Morocco to test that Zambian back line. Towards the back stick. Missed by Cagliati, but he was bailed out by his defender on the line. Interesting to see from the reverse angle. That was maybe going to sneak inside the far post. Looks like it may have been Kapoka back there with the all-important clearance Follow along with the hashtag TotalEnergies AFCONU17. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on. Killing the ball dead there, very impressively, Zambia. Just a little ahead of AFCONU17. They're able to snuff out that potential opportunity, showing they're not afraid to pass it around the back and play their way out, as is so popular in the game these days. Defenders have to be just as comfortable with the ball at their feet as those further forward on the pitch. The area is generally more costly. Example of that there. Head off the hook though. Matawaka slightly mishitting his pass back, almost allowing Mwanza in, but no harm done in the end. On the ball. Breaking pass over towards Erafi again. Will be Morocco throw. Thinking about blowing the whistle there, but didn't signal for an advantage. But either way, having play to carry on. It's a solid tackle from Katiba. Referee does now blow the whistle. Go over and check the player on the deck. It is Mwanza. Shove in the back. Sent him into another Morocco player. Rushing into Matawaka. Sitting up now, but being checked over by the medics nonetheless. Safety first, of course, these youngsters. This tournament will also serve as the qualifiers for the FIFA Under-17 World Cup. The top 4 sides in the competition will represent Africa at the global tournament in Peru towards the end of the year. So the goal of many to make it to the semi-finals, almost above all else, of course, looking for continental glory. The prize of a World Cup ticket is enormous. See, South Africa have gone ahead in the other Group B match, happening simultaneously between South Africa and Nigeria. Focusing on things here. Morocco with a big chance to put themselves ahead as well. Just about cleared in the end by Zambia. Cross in, tipped away by Shedrick Kaliati, but not convincing enough hand from the Zambian keeper. Go to another red shirt, but able to get the shot away properly. Zambia survive for now. It was rather Vicky Kawana. That goal for South Africa, which changes things in the group somewhat. Moves them up to second. As mentioned, Morocco secured in their top spot, having beaten both South Africa and Nigeria in the previous 2 matches. It means they're head-to-head. We'll see them above whoever potential victor in that match would be, even if they were to lose here to Zambia. South Africa and Nigeria battling it out for that second automatic qualification position. Of course, qualification and the permutations will advance very complicated now in this tournament following disqualification of South Sudan. We had 5 players fail the MRI test before the tournament got underway. It had been made clear that 4 or more players failing would see the team disqualified from the competition. That left only 3 teams in Group C, and with the 2 best third-place teams of the 3 groups progressing into the quarter-finals, along with the top 2. Obviously made things very complicated. Just watching that replay back, just about doing enough. Kalieti protested again here. Handed away, but Zambia little pin back at the moment. That looks a breakaway here. And a free kick. Wanza never shy with the ball at his feet. Taking on Motueka. Back to those permutations that do take a while to explain. It meant that results against the bottom team in each group would be discounted in Group A and Group B to even things up with Group C. And of course, this made things very complicated with the unknown who will be finishing bottom. We now know Group A, Somalia were eliminated yesterday, just the 1 point from their draw with Congo. Senegal top that group, Algeria second, Congo currently third with 2 points, one of which they'll carry through to that third place team battle. One came in a draw with Somalia, but one came in a draw with Algeria on match day 3 yesterday. So they look in a fair position to qualify. Another Group B match, Nigeria and South Africa currently battling it out, knowing that despite both having 3 points from their wins over Zambia, we see that an effort from Wanza for Zambia well over. Zambia are to finish bottom. That means Nigeria and South Africa's 3 points get wiped out. So that match between the 2 of them, very, very important. Of course, the winners guaranteed through. The losers find themselves effectively with 0 points. That would see Congo confirmed to have qualified. It would be down to the final match, Group C, tomorrow, when Burkina Faso take on Cameroon, both having lost their matches with Mali. It's a very similar situation there. But with that explanation out of the way, get back to football matters, or rather, football matters on the pitch. Because none of those permutations particularly important for these 2 sides. Of course, will want to retain their 100% record, move into the knockouts with the momentum they've built. Offside flag there, looked like it may have been raised in error. Of course, difficult job for the linesmen, as ever. 6 marginal calls, not easier to see. Stationary replay. Zakaria Ozan certainly playing down the middle. It's his first start. He did make 1 sub appearance, just the 10 minutes though. chance to prove himself and try and get on the score sheet here. Rafi there with acrobatic clearance, didn't go too far for a throw. He's had a lively start to his first appearance in the tournament. One back there by Zambia. Chance to bring it forward for Zimba. His shot flying over the bar in the end. Good work to win the ball back. He had space. Wasn't too far over. Not quite able to keep the strike down. Hamza still awaiting his first real test. Goal. Morocco's first choice keeper, Taha Ben Ozil, not even on the bench, given a rest. Did a great job, 2 clean sheets in those 2 matches. He'll be sure to return to his spot between the sticks in the quarterfinals, you'd imagine. If there is any kind of injury we're unaware of. Down the other end currently for Morocco, and there's the opener, and it is Zakaria Ouazzane. Brilliant volley, finds its way past Shadrick Kaliati, and Morocco take the lead. Trying to play it out from the back. It was the captain, Aaron who lost it. Ball delivered in by Radouan and acrobatically diverted home by those long legs of Ouazzane. Getting there ahead of Nalumango. And Morocco pick up when they left off, even with a significantly changed starting 11. Making their mark in this competition, marking themselves out as one of the favourites with their performances so far. And Zambia hit back immediately. Like that. Thrown in a decent position. Knocked down on the edge of the area. Oh, lash at the ball from Aaron Feary. Great work that by Ouazzane. They teach him well in Ajax. And it is where he plays his club football. It's famed for its youth academy. Many prospects, big names have come through it. Of course, mostly of Dutch origin. But Zakaria Ouazzane showing the latest crop. Not too bad either. Tiba forwards to Arafi again. Just bouncing beyond the target. And a nervy moment there for Cagliati. Results in a corner, it could have been far worse. See, just beyond Raduan there. Sent home to his keeper by Nalumango. Just totally missing the ball. Cagliati nervously turning round. Need to have seen it on the other side of his near post, but it might be going inside now. Deflected wide in the end. Adam Bufanda. Snapshot. Zambia really with their back to the wall. They'll be determined, even if they are going to exit this competition, to do so at least with a first point on the board, I'm sure. At the moment, behind in this game, they'll do well to keep the deficit at just one, the way things have been going. Another corner, delivered into a decent area, free at the back post. Again, the shot blocked that time. It was Wazan looking for his second. It's again, strike on the volley. Moved forwards. One to chase for Zimba. Did do enough to win the throw. Kibdani back. His defensive duties, the left back. That chance again, headed away. Acres of space for Wazan. Did well to keep the shot down, but it was straight at Cagliati. First looked to be a block, but it was the goalkeeper making the save. Making amends for his mistake that led to the previous corner. Zambia now maybe take a moment, slow down the tempo, settle their nerves a little. Get this game back under control. They've had a few promising moments coming forwards. Just ending up culminating in shots from long range that haven't really threatened Hamza Jalid. There's a nice spell of passes there, but Wanza trying to take it away from the defender with his first touch, but giving it to a different defender. And that save again, and then cleared by Nalumango. It was Cagliati and Nalumango, just 15 years of age. There are a few 15-year-olds in the Zambian side. David Hamonsenya, the left back as well. And Tekelo Kapoka, the youngest player on the pitch. Born in September 2007. Back on the attack. One cleared away, but again, doesn't take long to end up back. Morocco's possession. Kibdani looking for a forward option, trying to lift it in. towards Radwan. Inaye looking for the reverse, the return pass. The effort's too bad from Radwan. Well struck. A little too well struck, perhaps. Dipping, but starting too high. Great work there again by Arafi. Has shown plenty of promise in his first appearance, in his first 25 minutes in the competition. Agile winger, quick feet. Siame again looking for Mwanza, who seems to have switched over to the right wing now. Fury, Andrew Fury that is, has moved over to the left. Of course, another popular setup to have a very fluid attacking formation. Strikers and wingers interchanging at will, keeping defenders guessing. It's been the Zambians guessing more than the Moroccans, so in the early stages of this game. Brilliant work by Bufonda, chipping it over. A couple of players retaining possession. Heavy touch, gives it away. Just about retain possession though, Morocco. Free kick does go their way. Hand on the throat. Moment of skill again from Bufonda. Very impressive. Leaving throwing duties to Kutun. It's back to the full-back, and again, now delivered in, but far too much on the cross. Did go out before curling back in. Be a goal kick. On the left wing. Another making his first appearance. Wins a free kick. A decent position for Zambia to try and put it in. Imagine too acute an angle for an attempt on goal. Always a tricky one to defend. Or rather free kicks from these kind of positions. Not quite a corner. Different angle on the delivery. Easier to whip it in to along the 6-yard line. A group of players waiting patiently around there. Getting his wall exactly where he wants it. Can't rule out a shot, but it can be a good idea to try and catch the keeper unawares as he prepares for a cross to come out for, try and sneak it in at the near post. The wall there has a fairly distinctive slope in terms of height. Kutun towering over Irafi. In the end, disappointing delivery. Neither a cross nor a shot, really. Whichever it was aimed to be, far too high. Mwanza can do better than that. A mentioned in the build-up, he scored 5 goals in one match in the qualifiers, a 7-1 win over Seychelles. Another 2 during the last match, and a 3-2 loss. South Africa just either side of half-time, 45th minute and the 48th minute, which got his side back into it after falling 2-0 down to an Kawana brace. As Kawana again on the score sheet, and it remains 1-0 in that other Group B game. Nicely worked out to Mwanza. He will win a free kick in a very similar position to the one a couple of minutes ago, but on the other side of the pitch. See if Mwanza is to take it again. Seemingly a bit of discomfort from the way he landed on the ball. Of course, if he is to take it, it would be an out-swinger rather than an in-swinger, which in truth didn't work out so well last time. There is another option standing over the ball. Sabasa having another option. Mwanza loitering nearby, maybe knocked back for him to whip in from a slightly better angle for a right footer. It is indeed. That's a better delivery than his last one. Looking out a teammate brilliantly out the back post. I think it was Zimba. It was indeed. Making his way back onto the pitch. Tried to pull it back for another orange shirt in the middle. Dealt with by Morocco. This is a better spell for Zambia though. Chance to put in a long throw. Mango in the back. Delivery into the hands of Hamza Jalid. From one into the other. Route one really proving very effective all the way through to Wazan. Certainly it'll be a goal kick. Still taking the final touch of the goal scorer. Yeah, see that. Siami just flicking it onto the leg of Wazan. Into trying to chip it over the top for Kaboka. Midfielder just slipping. Things have changed again in the other Group B game. We'll see the standings soon enough. Nigeria have equalised. In this game, Zambia looking for the equaliser. The shot from just outside the area. Able to find the gap in that red wall. Forward to Enair, but his first touch, sending it out for a throw. There's another of the more experienced players in this game in terms of this competition. Did get 45 minutes of play in his one substitute appearance. So he's played a half. See there the changes to the standings. Nigeria moved back above South Africa, courtesy of goal difference. Effort there from Zimba. Difficult to get the ball out from underneath his feet. Very speculative effort. A good 30-35 yards out there. Strong tackle. Referee happy with it, Liteta, rather. Is Zambia's oldest player. See there, slightly scuffed the shot. In the end, Zimba. Certainly not afraid of going route one. Very nearly, very effective. To go with the impressive pace of Siame to match Wazan. Stopping the scorer, getting in on goal for his second. Senya cutting inside. Sent forward by Nilomango. Pressed in by the left back. Once again, we're able to deal with it. Been efficient in defence so far. Zambia have produced a fair number of attacks now, but just that final ball that's been lacking so far. Sometime it was Charles Agada, the equaliser in the game between South Africa and Nigeria. It's Nigeria back into automatic qualification spot. Very interesting as to who the two best third-place teams are, should that game end in a draw. If there is a winner, it will leave Group C game tomorrow between Burkina Faso and Cameroon, both knowing that a draw would be enough to see them through, which is always a tricky situation. So it's very dark games in these situations, but a long way to go here. That is the beauty of this competition. Whatever may or may not be at stake in terms of the result, all of these players looking to prove themselves. Their nation, many eyes on them. Clubs all over the world, scouts I'm sure, watching on looking for that spark. There's usually at least one go on to become a superstar. These 17 Cup of Nations. This has been Zambia's second appearance at the Under-17 AFCON. Previous qualification came in 2015. They bowed out in the group stages, drawn in Group A where they faced Nigeria, just as they did this year. Finished third with 3 points from a 2-1 win over Niger there. That team, speaking of big names, featured Patson Daka. He's gone on to become a star for the Zambian senior side. He plays for Leicester City in the English Premier League. Also, Enoch Mwepu, whose rising star was sadly halted as he was forced into early retirement late last year for another English Premier League club, Brighton hove Albion. Detected heart problems, just 24 years of age, promising career. It's a real shame. example there of quality that may be hiding in this Zambian under-17 side. In your previous appearance, produced 2 Premier League stars. And this current crop of players still have one opportunity at least left to make themselves out, mark themselves out as a future star. Has probably made the biggest case for that in this tournament, in the qualifiers. 7 goals across the 2. Very impressive tally, even if a large percentage of them did come in that one game. Impressive in itself. Very rare you see 5 goals scored in 90 minutes over the opponent. So this is a 2nd appearance for Zambia. It's a 3rd for Morocco in this competition. Made in 2013 as the host nation. That squad included Hamza Saki, now at Auxerre in Liga. After topping their group, they were knocked out in the semis by eventual champions Côte d'Ivoire. They lost to Tunisia in the playoff 11-10 in a marathon penalty shootout. There to double their lead. Cross not quite finding its way to Ouazan. Still not totally cleared. That should do it. Some space out on the left wing if Zimba can get there. Couldn't quite. Second appearance 2019, previous tournament. On that occasion they failed to make it past the group stages. Picking up just the 1 point. It's been a far more impressive performance so far here. Already 6 and now on course for 9. Trouble for Andrew Feary, I think maybe just accidentally standing on his opposition there, Hamza Koutoun. Nothing intentional about it, but comfortable for Feary. He's back on his feet, good to see, hopefully able to carry on. Only a couple of minutes left before we can have a 15-minute rest to allow any pains or strains to subside during the half-time break. They may now just go through the motions and try and ensure they remain in front through to the break. Point finding Radwan. Space on the left wing for Feary, who is back on and seemingly showing no ill effects from that previous collision. 1-2 not quite coming off though with Zimba. Played it behind his teammate. One back by Mwanza. Leaves it off. Simpasa still going, the right back. Had a go on his left foot. Stayed low. Fairway wide in the end. We get 3 minutes of additional time. A couple of medical stoppages. Counting to that 3 minutes. So still an opportunity for a second goal, whether it be an equaliser or a second for Morocco to further cement themselves as the dominant force in this game. Had a fair amount to the ball, Zambia. Just not been able to do a huge amount with it in the final third. It's been a solid start for Žled. His first appearance. Hasn't had to do too much in the first 45, but when called into action to claim a cross or two, it's been solid, good handling, made no mistakes. That's all you can ask of a keeper. And away to Arafi, his first touch, turning it to Nalumango to clear it for a throw. Just 60 seconds left. Nicely done by Arafi with the back heel. 1-2, Katoon with an opportunity, that's well held by Cagliati. Fair amount of pace on that cross. This time it's Zambia going for the route one. Quick breakaway from the goal kick, but sailing through to his opposite number. Have to deal with a similar cross here, and it's just about held on to. Another good showing from Cagliati. Rafi this time putting it in towards Wazan, the goal scorer. Less power. An awkward one, getting across the surface. Keeper did well. And it ensured that his side remained just one goal down at half-time. Morocco seizing their opportunity. Zakaria Wazan with that excellently taken volley after 19 minutes. Zambia have had a fair amount of the possession, brought it forward often, just lacked the cutting edge. That final pass in the final third. Still 45 minutes though to find that cutting edge.
See, I was pissed at you. I was mad too. Now here's what I'm gonna do. I know I did till love has been paid. I paid that bill.
At TotalEnergies, we go the extra mile for you.
Which was saved well by Cagliati. Morocco in control, both in the group and in the match at the halfway point. Zambia will look to fight back in the second half, ensure they exit this competition, if they are to do so, with their heads held high.
See, I was pissed at you. I was mad too. Now here's what I'm gonna do. I know our debt to love has been paid. I paid that bill.
At TotalEnergies, we go the extra mile for you.
Hello and welcome back to Algeria for the second half of this final Group B match between Zambia and Morocco at the 2023 TotalEnergies CAF Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations. 1-0, the score at half-time to Morocco. They're already confirmed to finish top of the group. And now looking set to retain their 100% record as things stand. Zakaria Wazan with the only goal of the game so far. Beautifully taken volley on his left foot. There he is, the rangy number 18. Changes for both sides at half-time. Josim Sikazwe, the number 7, coming on for Andrew Firi for Zambia. And Adam Bufanda replaced by Marwan Bayad for Morocco. So the Juventus man making way. He had the highest number of minutes from any of the starting 11 for Morocco today, and replaced by a man who is yet to feature in the tournament. So Said Shiba continuing to share things around amongst his young Morocco squad. Only 2 players left on the bench who haven't featured in the tournament at all. Haitam El Mous and Imran Sadiki. May well see them later on, you'd imagine. Zambia's, though, still looking for an equaliser, if not a winner. They've had their moments in this game and in this tournament, just not quite gone their way. Could this, though, laid up nicely on the edge of the area for the substitute. In fact, it was Sipasa, sorry. Right back, further forwards now. Here he is again. Mwanza having returned to the left wing. That shot sliced so badly that it has stayed in. Simpasa has perhaps moved into midfield. There was another change for Zambia. Shimuka Luindo coming on for Kapoka. Youngest player on the pitch, making way. Over to Irafi. So he marked himself out as someone who might work himself into the thoughts of Said Shiba heading into the knockouts with his performance so far. Been a live wire. Bright spark on that right wing. Hamza Kutun scythed down there. No hard feelings between the pair. An apology from Mwanza. It is the substitute, Bayad, standing over the free kick. To wait a second to take it. Referee just wanting a word. Some of those jostling in the middle. It's whipped in by Bayad. Found its way to the foot of Katiba. Another awkward volley, slightly behind him. Unable to produce an equally good finish as his teammate Wazan did in the first half. Mwanza nicely turning away there, fouled the process. I was going to update you that South Africa had retaken the lead very late in the first half. Siyabonga Mabena with a brilliant solo effort deep into stoppage time, but equally early in the second half, Light Jockey Eke has leveled things back up again. Thriller there in the cider for that second spot in Group B. 4 goals already. We're still looking for a second here. That delivery cleared away. Senya. The player down. Touchline it is. Herafi. With a touch of cramp. His leg in the air. Just landing awkwardly. There's nobody anywhere near him. Just pulled a calf muscle there. A shame. Just saying how much he's added to this game on that right wing. He's currently being treated by the medics, but when you go down like that, unchallenged, quite often it will be the end of the game. See though, being lifted back to his feet, so perhaps not. Touch there by Bayad between the legs, winning the free kick. Senya realizing he'd been beaten and picking up the first booking of the game. Yellow card for that shove. It's probably out of frustration, if nothing else. That would have been enough to see him miss the next match if Zambia were in a position to progress through the knockouts already with the yellow card in the group stages. That's second. Shouldn't matter too much now though. Morocco nearly double their lead. Lovely delivery into the number 16 at the substitute, Haitam El Mous. Didn't actually see the graphic that he'd come on, but nearly making his presence very much known there. Good effort, flicking the ball on, having to turn his head towards goal. Ball dropping just the wrong side of the near post. So Zambia remain within touching distance. Here's another, as I mentioned, was yet to have played a minute in the tournament. So within a matter of maybe 5 or 6 minutes in this tournament, very nearly getting himself on the score sheet. So yes, Said Chiba certainly giving everybody a chance to prove their worth. Looks like that will be that for a Rafi, sadly. He'll hope to heal up quickly, potentially play some part in the remainder of the competition. Kutun's clearance hammering into Emmanuel Mwanza. Fortunately for Morocco, bouncing kindly back to Jlid. It is now the third goalkeeper, Imran Sadiqi, the only member of the squad to have featured. We'll see if he gets a run out later, or whether Shiba allows Jlid to earn a potential clean sheet single-handedly. So, former Moroccan international himself, Shiba. His playing career started off at home in Morocco. It took him to many different countries. Played for several clubs, including Al Hilal in Saudi Arabia, SD Compostela in Spain, AS Nancy in France, Aris Thessaloniki in Greece, and Motherwell in Scotland. And then made 40 caps, 40 appearances rather, for Moroccan national side, scoring 5 goals, and even playing in the 1998 FIFA World Cup. Pretty important, rather impressive resume. Certainly a playing resume, and not too bad on the coaching front either. Started in Qatar 2010, assistant coach before joining the Moroccan national team again as assistant in 2014, and worked at several Moroccan clubs before taking over as the under-17 manager. Led them to the final of the 2022 under-17 Arab Cup. They lost to Algeria on penalties. We're looking to go one better here. I believe they will be meeting Algeria in the quarterfinals as things stand. Burst down the left from Amansenya. Nearly picking out Zimba in the middle. 17-year-old, number 17. Lurking in the box. Hasn't had a real clear-cut opportunity as yet in the game. Morocco will look to produce one here. El Mousse on the right wing. To say, Cagliati trying to organise his defence. Here's El Mousse. the ball up for now, trying to find a way through. Decision goes against him, though. Assistant not happy with something there. Chance for Zambia to clear their lines and look to push up again. Nicely flicked on by El Mousse. Unable to repeat that against Liteta. Remains 2-2 in the other game. So Morocco well clear of both those sides, 5 points. The gap to second as things stand. It's been a dominant performance in Group B for the Moroccans. It's been a great spell in general for Moroccan football. Putting together a record-breaking run to the semi-finals of the Qatar World Cup around about 6 months ago, knocking out Spain and Portugal on their way, eventually losing out to France in the semis. The furthest an African side had ever made it in football's showpiece tournament. Of course, plenty of success at continental level, at club level rather, as well. Wydad, the current holders from Casablanca of the CAF Champions League. RS Berkane, current champions of the Confederation Cup as well. Seems like there's a Moroccan side on top of pretty much every tournament that you look at in Africa at the moment. And showing that their next wave, their next generation isn't to be sniffed at either. They will look, put themselves 2 up here if they get the chance. Bayad with the corner. Bouncing all the way through along the 6-yard line, missed by everyone. It's now over with El Motoakil. Looks to win himself a corner and does so, it would appear. Referee certainly pointing to the corner. Looked as though the youngster was complaining about the decision initially, but it has gone his way. Radouane over to take this one. And Ayer looking for the ball short, he gets it. Lays it back to Radouane. And Ayer will have to bring himself onside, but didn't work out that short corner. Zambia now looking to break. Mwanta holding it up and then making his way down the right wing. 3 for company. He does eventually run out of space and run out of inspiration. Not intentional, I feel, but very tricky attempt to keep the ball in there between the two. Katiba there seemingly having dropped into the back 4 to make space for Bayad in the midfield. Can Zambia find that cutting edge that they've been lacking so far? That's a good ball into the box. Laid off by Zimba. Gets it back. Shot deflected wide. Will be a corner. Get a third change for Morocco. And then El Amer to replace Ayman Inayer. It's his third substitute appearance. El Amer. Corner comes to nothing in the end. Not a bad opportunity, but headed over. It may have been offside anyway. No, of course not. That is impossible. The official's flag raised just for the goal kick. Yes, the third substitute appearance for El Amer. 83 minutes played so far across his previous 2 substitute appearances. Goals keep coming thick and fast in the other Group B game. Nigeria, having twice fallen behind, have now taken the lead. Doesn't change the order of the standings, but it does cement their position in the quarterfinals a little more. South Africa now needing 2 goals to secure that spot themselves. As things stand, they have to watch on and hope tomorrow things go their way. Can Zambia make things go their way here? Mwanza doing well to pick out Zimba in the middle, and the shot not bad at all. Whistling past the near post. Great effort. Certainly had Hamza Jlid a little worried. Crashing off the hoardings behind the goal. Very well struck by Mwanza. In fact, it was not Mwanza. It was another substitute, Samson Malaya. He's another to have made 2 previous substitute appearances and really making his presence felt there. Bit of keep ball here from Zambia. Some decent passing. Just need that end product. Wasn't too far away there from Mayala. Siame now with the captain's armband. He lead his team to an equaliser. It's his fellow centre-back, Nalamango, cuts out that pass. There is space here ahead of Malaya, carries on his run. Simpasa looking for a through ball, it's cut out. Malaya again. Senior on his left. That ball just behind Mwanza. It's the kind of thing that's been happening for Zambia. Just that final pass. Lacking more often than not. Had far more shots than their opposition, but far fewer on target. "14 shots so far, 0 on target compared to 7 and 2 respectively for Morocco. Opportunity perhaps for a shot on target here though. Free kick, a promising position. Clumsy challenge by El Amer. Bundling into the back of Sikazwe. Yes, of course, Mwanza as one of the options. Monsenya giving the left-footed option. It might favour the left footer from that angle. It will be one of those two. Third option has moved away. Monsenya with the run-up and the strike, tipped over by Zlid. Great effort. And Zambia do finally have their first shot on target. But Zlid equal to it. That's not bad either. And there is the equaliser. And it is that man who came pretty close a couple of minutes ago, Samson Malaya. Brings Zambia back on level terms, straight back to the centre circle. Now they'll look for a winner. Ball dropping somehow to Malaya's foot, just in front of the penalty spot. And the substitute making no mistake, taking the touch, and the second one finding the gap between those Moroccan defenders. And the ball finding the back of the net. Ian Bakala. Round of applause. Appreciated that. Maybe give his side the belief they need to push on in this match and find what they've been lacking up until this point. They'll have to ensure they don't fall behind again, though. Now it's a big opportunity for Morocco to immediately reclaim their lead. El Mousse heading over from close range. Number 16 putting the ball beyond the other number 16, Kaliati, but also beyond the crossbar. Here's the free kick from Monsenya. Oh, saved. It'll be a double change now for Morocco. Katiba makes way. Both Adam Hanin and Othman El Idrissi Al-Ahali coming on. Adam Hanin is the only member of the matchday squad to have scored in this competition. He's on the pitch and on the substitutes bench. This is third substitute appearance. We saw some of the crowd now. What was a game that appeared to be somewhat petering out. 20 minutes left on the clock. Has been reinvigorated by that equaliser. cheers for every pass from the Zambian fans. And look at this. There you go. 3 shots on target in the space of about 3 minutes, having waited 70 for their first. That one comfortable enough for Jlid. But Zambia have a new lease of life. And they have a free kick. Clumsy challenge from El Mous. Not been the best introduction for El Mous. Coming close with that early header. Another big opportunity. She failed to find the target with. Oh, clumsy piece of defending. Now defending from the front. And it is Zambia on the front foot. Wanza to fire that one into the danger area. Every pass being greeted by a cheer. And when it starts to go your way, quite often continues to. That ball dropping to Zimba. See, it was Wazan, the goal scorer, the other man to make way for that double change. Suddenly, incisive passes wherever you look from Zambia. That one not quite coming off. Wanza not able to bring it under control. But where it was mostly safe passes and then an attempt to fire it forwards. Some of the local Algerian fans maybe getting behind Zambia as well here. Of course, local rivals of Morocco. And the tempo of the game has increased notably since that goal. Tackles flying in as well from both sets of sides. See that. Only 1 point ahead of Nigeria now, having been 7 points ahead of them only a matter of minutes ago. Remains 3-2 in that game between Nigeria and South Africa. To reiterate, Morocco are confirmed at the top of Group B, even should they concede, but of course they won't want to. They wanted to retain their 100% record, which they looked on course to do until that equaliser. Said Chiba said he might rotate his squad to retain freshness in anticipation of the quarterfinals. He has, as we can see, done just that. But he said he'd feel a strong side, insist the team would remain competitive in their final match. He said, we'll play with the same desire. We respect Zambia. They're a good side and they've showed some good performances despite their 2 defeats. And they're showing what they can do now. Into the middle, punched away by Jlid. Only as far as the goal scorer though. Malaya finding a teammate, and Zambia keep coming. With a throw, which is sent long from Hamad Senya. Back with the left back now, delivering with his feet instead. Safety first. Out for a corner from El Idrissi. Morocco look a little bit rattled. They're in total control now they feel like they're hanging on to a point. And here, potentially. That was blocked again. Zimba's effort. It will indeed be another corner. This game has just turned on its head. Again, slid out, doing enough. Morocco are pinned back here. No player anywhere near the Zambia half. Slid seemingly has taken a hit, attempting to clear that cross. Yeah, the effort from Zimba. Blocked by El Amer. I think a clash of heads there maybe with Nalumango after he got a slight fist on the ball. Yeah. Bloodied nose for his troubles. This might actually work in Morocco's favour. Slow the game down a bit. Zambia have been coming at quite a pace since that equaliser. Morocco looked a little bit on the ropes. Dani there turned 17 in 1 week, certainly not 71. An early birthday present of a winner here, but it looks more likely to be Zambia who will find it at the moment. Left by the defender to Jlid, who's patched up. Fine to continue. El Amer making his way forwards now. Operating an effective striker. Has seemingly changed the narrative of the game slightly, that pause for clash of heads. Morocco a little bit more back in control now. With their first venture forwards in 5 or 10 minutes. Will be an opportunity here for Morocco. Not too many men forward, they're remaining a little cautious. They don't want to fall behind. Lifted in by Bayat. It may have gone out. It is a Zambia goal kick. Lineker and Basuma brought on. More fresh legs. The final change for Zambia. Take that free kick quickly. It's with Mwanza. Buys himself a little bit of space on the edge of the area and strikes the upright. Nearly a brilliant goal from the number 9. The danger's not over yet. It's Zimba still with the ball. And it's a penalty to Zambia. Well, well, well. 15 minutes ago, this game looked to be heading only in one direction. Well, that man there, Said Shiba, has seen his side concede an equaliser and now give away a penalty. It was Keptani moved back into defence, trying to get there ahead of Zimba, but doing so illegally. In the opinion of the referee, certainly contact, a complicated one. It's one pick. So looking to shield the ball. It was Sikazwe who made way in that previous substitution, the substitute being substituted himself, but no complaints in Ian Bakala's tactical decisions. He has totally changed this game. That cutting edge that Zambia had lacked for the first hour or so is there. Very visible. And now, Emmanuel Mwanza. The opportunity from 12 yards to give his side the lead. Mwanza versus Schlid. And it's Mwanza who comes out on top. And Zambia, who move into the lead of this game, from one behind to one ahead. 2 goals in the space of 15 second-half minutes. Turns the match on its head. And Emmanuel Mwanza, born on Christmas Day, with a gift for his manager, Ian Bakala, which could see them take their first 3 points in this competition, their first win. Very nearly a third there. Schlid attempting a clearance straight into Zambian attacker. Fortunate that he rebounded back to him. It's still Zambia on top and they're pushing on, looking for a third. Those changes from Bakala really have made such a difference to this Zambia side. They remain in 4th spots, but they look totally different prospects than they did the first hour of this game. Also a former international himself, Bakala, in Zambia. He was part of the squad for the 2006 Africa Cup of Nations. A long playing career, lasted a decade and a half to Belgium, Angola. Now showing what he can do in the dugout as well. He said we're not under any pressure, but he promised the country that his team would go to this cup and do its best. And they've certainly done that tonight. A brilliant turnaround. Morocco will finish top of the group. Their confidence might be knocked a little heading into the quarterfinals. Throw away the lead. Yes, this is not the first choice team. But they are one cohesive unit. Of course, they could rescue a draw for themselves. Still with 6 minutes of additional time. Of course, with that stop for the injury, there's always going to be a fair bit to add on. And there really, you feel, could be a fourth goal in this. It could go either way. A very entertaining 90 minutes. Still so much energy. Wanza with 3 in this tournament, 8 including the qualifiers. He will have caught the eye of a few watching on, I'm sure. Here he is again, a lovely turn and not a bad effort on his left foot. Slicing it in the end. Clearly with an eye for goal. Plays his club football with Celtic. He was the second top scorer in that CASAFA qualification tournament. Those 5 goals all against the Seychelles. Certainly has been one to watch. As was Linika Basuma, late substitute, son of former Zambian national team star Collins and Basuma. Zimba there, who's won the corner though. One straight into the arms of Lindo. Look for route 1. They will get them a free kick at least. Adam Hanin. The judge should have been fouled by Nalumango. That's not a bad effort from range either. Radwan hasn't been shy of a long-range effort. That one dipping straight down the middle for Cagliati. Nicely brought down. Simpasa, having moved from full-back to midfield, has shown the diversity of his game. Still 2.5 minutes of additional time remaining. That chance goes begging. Miss hit from Eladrisi. Gets it back though, looks to chip it in. Well held by Cagliati. Looking for back post. He was waiting. If Cagliati hadn't been so on his toes. He's had a good game, the goalkeeper. Couldn't do a lot about that first goal. He's made a few saves since. Feet right by Almous. Morocco beginning to gain some territory again. No foul, says the referee. Zambia come away with it. Malaya, first to that ball, beating El Amea for pace. It's all over in the other Group B match. Nigeria held on for that 3-2 win over South Africa. They will be joining Morocco in the quarterfinals. South Africa will have a nervous wait. Another fizzing effort there, well wide in the end. 30 seconds remaining for Morocco to try and find themselves an equaliser. That's a good goal kick from Jalid, and well brought down as well by El-Edrissi. But once again, unable to find a way through that Zambian defence. And it is, in fact, Zambia looking to bring on the final attack, but this is end-to-end stuff. In the space of one sentence, it keeps changing. El-Edrissi firing a shot well over, and that will likely be that. 96 minutes are up. And there is the final whistle. Morocco qualify for the quarterfinals, but they lose their final group match. Zambia turn things around. 2-1 the final score. Samson Malaya beginning the turnaround in the 73rd minute. Ian Bakala's substitutes making the difference, but it was two of the original starting 11 who combined for the second Zambian goal. Marcel Zimba, tenacious in the box, brought down, winning a penalty, which Emmanuel Mwanza dispatched clinically. His third goal of the tournament. Zambia's second of the day, which earned them their first win. They'll be able to hold their heads high. A fine final performance. Had more of the possession. 23 attempts on target in total in the end. 23 attempts, 4 of which were on target in the end. 2 of those hit the back of the net. There's that lack of cutting edge early in the game, but they found it eventually after over an hour. It didn't move them off the bottom of Group B, but they'll go home with their heads held high. Morocco and Nigeria progress to the quarterfinals. South Africa must wait, see what happens in Group C tomorrow. That is the match between Burkina Faso and Cameroon tomorrow evening to decide the final quarterfinal spots.
See, I was pissed at you. I was mad too. Now here's what I'm gonna do. I know I did to love has been paid. I paid that bill.
At TotalEnergies, we go the extra mile for you.